Or my suit?
No, she's out looking for shoes.
What was wrong with the one she was wearing?
Max, how'd the call go with NBC?
The call with NBC went fine.
Everything's all right?
Everything's fine.
It all got settled then.
It all got settled fine.
No problem?
A few problems, but we fined them out.
Huh? Sounds fun to me, Max.
Can you give us any details, Max? Any changes, maybe?
Changes? Well, let me see. First, they want to cut the show back to an hour. This year's fine, next year it's an hour. They want approval of all the sketches, and they want to put an observer on the show. That's the only changes, just minor stuff.
And that's all fine with you, Max.
No, them is fine. We are not so fine yet, but we'll wait, we'll think, and we'll plan. Then we'll be fine.
Hey, Max. What's the observer going to do?
The observer? Well, he'll be around the working area, observing the coffee, the cream cheese, the potato chips. Maybe he'll come up here and observe us working. Observe our coming in late. Then maybe, if the observer is not through observing, he can observe me taking the phone and, well, smashing it on the floor. Ow! Or, if the observer is not through observing, he can observe me taking my fist and smashing it through his freaking face! Then he'll go away for a while and observe the hospital. But until then, I'm fine. Lucas, when Helen gets back, tell her just a simple frame this time. With a gold plaque saying fine. So what do we got for this week's show?
What am I, crazy? Write a whole show myself? Get out of here. How you doing, Max?
Fine. Just fine.
Jamaica with you.
Well, it was 7 months later, and as you can see, I made the staff. Mug. I was contributing a lot more to the show, but what I think cemented the job for me was the time I poured lighter fluid on the desk and set fire to it. I was made an honorary lunatic. Well, the show was cut down to an hour and the budget by a third. There were still bagels and onion rolls, but no more Danish, no pound cake, and no apple strudel. NBC wasn't paying anymore. Max was. And Max still had his temperamental moments, as you can see from the wall of terror. The 2 new holes with the simple brown frames around them, those were added when Julius and Ethel Rosenberg were executed. And although Max